Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Slade, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Biloxi Shuckers and the Columbus Clingstones. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's the third baseman, Slade. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. In the dirt, but kept it close. Down to second, but he'll dance back in safely. Hey! Waddell stands at second, nobody out.
Nope, that's inside.
That one misses, and the count is now 3-1. And ball four, two aboard.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Logan Braunschweig.
Logan Braunschweig digs in now.
Hey, keep it going. You're right here now.
In the air to left. It falls in. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Little flare into left, and if it had hung up a little longer, maybe the shortstop or left fielder makes a play on it. This one got down, though, and that's a base hit. Chadwick Trump, the next to hit.
Drop him in right here. Here you go.
Payoff pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. And that is a big first out. That fastball was in a hittable spot, but he just let it stroll through the zone for called strike 3. Next is the switch hitting first baseman, Drew Compton.
No one better needs you right here.
1-2, here's the pitch. Here's a fly to left. And there are 2 down.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 34, Junior.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Next to hit for the Clingstones, Junior Garcia.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
That one misses, and it brings home a run. Stepping in, Jim Jarvis.
The second baseman.
Hitting at the bottom of the order. Not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this one gets away. And they put the tag on. That's the third out, inning over. 2 runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across a run. 1 inning in the books here. Columbus with the lead, 1-0. Runners on the corners,
Now batting,
nobody out.
The third baseman, number 24.
Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike two. Couple of ways the pitcher can succeed here. He can either get the strikeout or induce a double play. And that one almost got it. That'll back him up a bit. Now the 1-2 pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Flailed at a splitter in the dirt for strike three.
Designated hitter,
So tough when a pitcher
Logan.
unleashes a splitter after a fastball. In the box, you're thinking, here comes another heater. You let the swing go, and all of a sudden the string's been pulled, and you flailed ahead of it. With attractive interest rates and friendly staff, Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is the bank you can trust. Ask for Spencer. Back here in Columbus, bottom of the fourth. Slade, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one. So we'll take another look on this catcher's challenge. And that barely scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they still have both challenges. That one is smoked, right field. And that one looks like it'll be trouble. He makes the turn and digs for second base. The relay, not in time. That's a leadoff double. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. Great swing, everything right on time. He squared it up really well. No surprise it turned into a double. Coming up to the dish for Columbus, E.J. Exposito. And the 2-1 pitch. On a line to center. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Chadwick. Trump.
One out, runner at second base. Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Chadwick Trump. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. One out and a runner at second. In the air to the right, Ibargüen glides in towards the infield. Gets there, got it.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 33, Drew.
Two out and a
Compton.
runner in scoring position. Digging in, Drew Compton. Fisher
Come on, get out, get out, get out!
sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One runner left aboard. They lead it, though, 6-zip. Now the third baseman,
The batter,
Andrew
the third
Fisher.
baseman, Andrew Fisher.
On the ground to the left.
One.
Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Clingstones lead it 6-3. Next to hit for
Now
the
batting,
Clingstones,
the third
Slade.
baseman,
1 for 2.
24.
Ball, that's out.
This one popped up. And makes the catch. They're set down 1-2-3. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job. Slade is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Biloxi Shuckers and the Columbus Clingstones. First pitch coming your way next. Digging in at the dish for the Clingstones, Slade. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. So good with that cutter. He's able to move it left and right. That can be really effective. 0-1 now.
That's a ball.
Slade measures 5'10", 250 pounds, and he's a native of Canada. Swing and a miss. Ugly cut right there. Swings and misses. Struck him out. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Two outs, base is empty.
The third baseman, number 24.
We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. 0-1, here's the pitch. Way out front for strike two. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. And 1-2. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Take a turn, find it.
Gets on base and keeps it going.
Good rip.
Now batting, first baseman.
Coming up to the dish for Columbus, Drew Compton.
Man, no one better. Need you right here.
Here's a blooper to left, and it drops in. That's two straight two-out hits. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Jim Jarvis will hit next. And the 1-2. Now a flare off the bat, and it falls, coming to the plate. So that's three straight hits with two outs, and the bases are loaded. He stops now, and he gets back into third safely. And that makes it three hits in a row for this lineup. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. And now the DH, E.J. Exposito.
Keep it going up there. Your turn.
Weak liner to first, and that's hauled in for the out. And that ends the inning. So they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Onto the fourth frame, still scoreless. First and second,
Now
2
batting,
down.
the third baseman, number 24.
And
That's
takes
a ball.
low for ball 1. On the ground to third, and that's
Foul ball.
just foul. 2 outs, runners at first and second. In there at the knees. Now 1 and 2. Here it comes. This one is labeled. And that ends the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. Moving on to the 5th. The Clingstones out in front, 1-0. Well, it's a
Now
one-run
batting,
ball
the
game.
third baseman,
Here's the third
number
baseman,
24.
Slade. 1 for 3. And that's
Ball,
off the
that's
inside
inside.
edge. 1-0. Big Bat's still on their way, and he's already served up a homer this inning. Buckle up. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. That one clips the corner. Slade wants another look at the called strike, and here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned following the review. Still 2 challenges left for him. That ABS review is brought to you by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical. Pay them a visit, and they'll make sure you see what's coming your way. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. And that's outside. Looked like he misread that one out of the pitcher's hand. He pulled the trigger pretty late. I'm sure he wants another crack at it. Grounder up the middle. And that's an out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 33, Drew.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure he's glad they got the win, though. Slade will have a chance to add to his impressive hits total in this one. He's among the league leaders. It's the Biloxi Shuckers and the Columbus Clingstones. First pitch coming your way next. So up next,
Batting
Andrew
second,
Fisher.
The third baseman, Andrew Fisher.
Runner at second with nobody out. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's
Batting
out trying to
third,
stretch
the
it into a
designated
double.
hitter, Blake Bird.
Next to hit,
Batting
Slade.
second, the third baseman,
Doing a good
number
job lately to
24.
avoid swings and misses. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Hey, no one better now.
Ball.
Stallings, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. Lifted in the air, right field. Brown gets there under it and makes the catch. Big cut there. Tried to get under it and generate some pop, but got a little too far under it.
Number 33, Drew.
No outs and a runner on second.
Hey, keep
Third
it going. You're
baseman,
next up, man.
number
Beat you right now.
24.
Slade
Ball,
in
let
now,
go.
takes ball 1 off the plate. With the runner at second, the batter is thinking big. He doesn't want to just move the runner along. He wants to drive in the run and pick up the RBI. And it's 2-1. Waddell leading off second with nobody out. Swings through it. He must have been sitting on something off speed. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
One
the
gone,
first
bottom of the
baseman,
third
number
inning.
33, Drew.
Slade now at the
batting,
plate.
The third baseman, number 24.
He hits a fly to center. O'Ray has this one sized up. Gets there. Got it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. 5 innings down. Biloxi with the lead, 2-1. Ready to get the 8th
Leading
inning
off
going.
with velocity,
Blake
the
Burke getting ready to
designated
hit.
Blake Burke.
On the ground, Slade. Fires over to first. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired
batting,
in the 8th.
Second baseman, Cooper Pratt.
Slade steps in looking to be the rally starter. This could be the inning that flips this game.
24.
And a high fly out to center. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 30.
He's definitely capable of more than this. I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the next game. Maybe help them get the win. And now,
Batting
Slade,
second, the third
runner at
baseman,
second with
number
nobody
24.
out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. And fires in a heater at 95. Runner at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. On the ground to short.
Let's go. Beat it out. Come on, come on, come on.
Throws to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jim Jarvis.
Welcome back to
Leading off
Clingstone's
for
at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
The third baseman, number 24.
Wallops this one out towards right center. Looks like extra bases. He turns and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game. And that one must feel a little
Now
extra
batting,
special
the
given
second
his
baseman,
struggles over the
Jim
last 10 games or so. He was
Jarvis.
right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Now we'll see if they can crack the scoreboard first. Jim Jarvis, the next to hit. One-two now. Right through there for the strikeout. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Time to have a look at his pitch breakdown for the game. It's been a potpourri start for him with a little of this and a little of that. Not too dependent on any specific
batting,
pitch. No
catcher,
runs across for him, so he may just let it ride.
Strong.
Ground ball to the right side.
On the bag,
That's a
on the
base
bag,
hit.
on the bag.
Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. 1-0. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Now the third
Now
baseman,
batting, the
Slade.
third baseman,
1 for 2.
number 24.
And
Ball, that's
that's outside. And it's 1-0. Two outs and nobody aboard. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Not a great swing. He was early and off balance. The pitcher might subtract a little more and see if he chases something bad. 1-2 pitch. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. That one almost got the batter. That'll back him up a bit. 2 outs, base is empty. This one to right. And that's the end of the inning. They're set down in order. One away
Now
and a runner
batting,
at first.
the third baseman,
Stepping to the plate for
number
Columbus,
24.
Slade. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's a strike. Slade disagrees with that called strike. Here's the challenge. Sharp eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. And that ABS review is sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, where they're committed to finding the ideal specs for your spectacles. Once you get glasses with them, you'll see the world in a whole new light. That one misses.
That's inside.
Now the payoff pitch. Hammered for a base hit.
All right, turn, find it.
And that keeps the runner from advancing past second.
Now batting, second baseman, Jim.
So digging in, Jim Jarvis.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
Got him.
Hey.
And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the catcher, Chadwick.
First and second, 2 outs. And next, the cleanup hitter, Chadwick Trump.
Hey, no one better, huh?
3. Set down looking for the backwards K. And that ends the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 9th inning coming up. Columbus ahead in this game, 3-1. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. Slade is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. He'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the Biloxi Shuckers and the Columbus Clingstones. We'll be back to get this one started after this. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Slade.
Number 24.
No, that's low.
Bounces this one to the right side.
Come on, get here.
And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 33, Drew.
Back to the top of the order
Now
here.
batting,
Stepping to the plate for Biloxi, Jesus Made. And the lefty. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double.
Blake Bird.
So 2 down. Slade will hit next. Grounded out the first time. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. In the air to left center. And that'll do it. Offense held in check here. We move on to inning number 4. The Shuckers lead it 1-0. Now at the dish, Slade.
The third baseman, number 24.
Good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's the inning. continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. The Shuckers out in front, 1-0. Slade stepping in with a chance to be the hero.
24.
Oh, 0-1. I'm sure he wanted a fastball there, but you can't be swinging at ones that are that high. Might be time to tighten it up. And the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The throw to second. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break through. That's the inning. They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they get out of this jam. We're in the top of the 8th. Luis Castillo digs in now. A little surprising they don't go for a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup. Grounder to third. Slade. Throw to first. Out. What a play. Barely got the out. Close play.
Shortstop, Jesus Made.
I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. He may feel like he didn't do enough to lift them. Slade preparing for this one, and let's check his status on the Braves' organizational depth chart. It's the Columbus Clingstones and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. First pitch coming your way next. And now, Slade. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Cortez, 6'1" right-hander, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. On the ground.
Run it out,
and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Good fundamental hitting on the pitch away. Step through it and poke it to the opposite field. He showed a nice approach there. Digging in at the dish for the Clingstones, Drew Compton.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare off the bat. And there's one down.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Chadwick Trump.
One out and two on. Here's the catcher, Chadwick Trump. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. 0-2, and the delivery. Grounds this one to the right side. Good feed, that's one. Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. No score after half an inning. Two outs, base is empty.
The third baseman, number 24.
That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1. Slade wants to challenge here. Thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand. That knocks him down to one challenge left. That ABS review is brought to you by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical. Pay them a visit, and they'll make sure you see what's coming your way. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. 0-2 waves at that one. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up. And 1-2. We're here in the top half of the third. Two down and nobody aboard. One-two offering. Two outs and nobody aboard. And the slider just misses. Eighth pitch of this AB up next. Swings through it for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. We move on to the bottom of the third. The Trash Pandas out front here, 1-0. One gone, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Ryan Nicholson.
Nicholson.
High chopper to third. Off balance feed, there's one. Outstanding play, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. End of 3. The Trash Pandas lead it 1-0. One out and the base is empty.
The third baseman, number 24.
With the two-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. One and oh, here's the pitch. One run in the inning so far, and we're in the top half of the sixth. A swing and a miss. Just can't catch up to the heat. Out to short. 2 away now. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw.
Compton.
2 down and a runner at second base. Pablo Guzman now at the plate. On the ground to third. Slade. Play made. That ends the inning. One runner left on base, but they still lead it 2-1. Slade up now with his team trailing. This offense needs a spark, so big AB here. Sliced hard, but foul. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Struck out swinging. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. He'll need better showings than this one if he wants to advance, and they'll need better from him if they want to get some wins. Slade will hit next. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run.
Hey, drive him in. I need you right here.
And that drops in for a strike. Now he'll challenge the called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. They've only got one challenge remaining. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side. And there's a hit coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and the run scores. 1-0. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Drew Compton digs in now.
Drive him in. Nobody better right now. Get back! Get back!
Quick toss to first. Dives back in safely. Runner at first, nobody out.
Back!
Another throw over. And back again. Again to first. Tag picked off. That was a pretty good pickoff move to get the runner. Over at first, you want to watch which leg the righty pitcher moves first. If it's the back leg, get back. If it's the front leg, you can take off. Man at second here with 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Caleb Ketchup.
Ketchup.
One and two, here's the pitch. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate. He'll score, and they tie it up. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. And that's the end of the inning. 1 inning in the books here, all tied 1-1. 2 outs,
Now
bases
batting,
empty.
The third baseman, number 24.
Yes.
That one missed. So now 1 and 2. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. In time. Inning over on the strikeout. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Two outs, runners
Now
at first
batting,
and second.
third
Ben
baseman,
Gobble, the next to hit.
Gobble.
Tied up here early in the ball game. Hard ground ball, base hit. And here comes the runner.
3-3-3.
Runner scores and they take the lead. The tag at third and he is out. And that is the inning. We move on to inning number 4. Rocket City ahead in this game, 2-1. 2 outs,
Now
runner
batting,
on
the
first
third
base.
baseman, number
Slade
24.
getting ready to hit. 1 for 2, had an RBI knock back in the first.
Runner.
There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throws off line and he's in there. Not a ton of offense in this one. Ball doesn't seem to be carrying, so they might as well try and generate some offense with the stolen base. I like that call. Two outs and a runner in scoring position. That's to third, Gobble. And plenty of time to first. And that ends the inning. 1 left on base. Score holds, it's 3-1. So 2 down.
Now
Stepping
batting,
to the plate
the
for
center
Rocket
fielder,
City,
number
Anthony
11,
Skoll.
Anthony. Go.
Grounder to third. Slade. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We're in the top of the 8th.
For
Slade
Columbus,
now at the plate.
Third baseman, number 24.
shot to third. Tosses to first. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter
Now batting,
retired in the
first
eighth.
baseman, number 33, Drew Compton.
Slade up now looking to drive in a run. A hit here could change the narrative of this one. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. When he enters the game, hitters know they'll have to deal with that excellent velocity. Even with it being more common for pitchers to throw hard nowadays, it's still very impressive. They're down to their final strike of the game. That one way outside. Next pitch is outside. Castro is just one strike away. Fights the two-strike pitch off to the right. The 2-2. In the air, right field. Dunham on the move towards foul ground. Ball game. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better next time out. Here's the third baseman,
Second,
Slade.
the third baseman, number 24.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Slade starting at third, hitting second in the lineup, and he's a native of Canada. Swing and a miss. And the slider right there. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Slider misses away. Struck out swinging. Slider ran away for strike three there. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Runner at first, one away. Slade stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Slider misses away. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a base hit.
Find it.
And the lead runner puts on the brakes at second.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 33, Drew.
Now up, Drew Compton.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Here's the 1-2 offering. Ground ball to first. Nicholson. There's one. What a play to end the inning. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. Rocket City with the lead, 3-0. Two away and a runner at first. Next to hit for the Clingstones, Slade. Pitch, runner breaking for second. There's a ball. Safe at second, not even close. With his base stealing ability, you're always holding your breath as soon as he gets aboard. They knew he would probably be going, and they still couldn't keep him out of scoring position. And now the 2-1 gets the slider in there for a strike. Love the front door slider. The batter often will cheat the hands to not get beat by an inside fastball, and that draws the swing off plane. Nice pitching. Here comes the 2-2, and he goes down on strikes. Third out. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. One down. Now the third baseman, Slade. 1 for 3. The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The strikeout there. 2 gone now. He's definitely capable of more than this. I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the next game. Maybe help them get the win. Slade with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid has future star written all over him. It's the Columbus Clingstones and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. 1 down. Coming up to the dish for Columbus, Slade.
24.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Cost to you, stands at 6 foot even, 200 pounds. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2021. This one is labeled, but foul. Cut on and miss, that's a strikeout. 3 straight curveballs is odd. That pitch usually is more effective when you mix it up with the rest of your arsenal. But he was pretty confident in it and kept hitting that button to get the K. If it worked for Blyleven and Tiant, why not for him?
Hey, we need you right now. Here we go. Come on.
Slade now at the plate and swings through strike 1. Out on the mound, he knows he needs a strikeout or a double play ball to give him a chance to escape this jam. Kicks and delivers.
That's the ball.
Pitch misses there. 2-1. Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. Rolls away a little bit. Ooh, very close. Some visible frustration on the mound after he didn't get the call at the top of the zone. Don't want to show the umpire up, though. Payoff pitch. Hard hit to right center. And makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now batting.
Let's break down how he's using his pitches in this one. Clearly leaning on the 4-seam fastball so far, which makes sense since it's his primary pitch. Looks like he's confident in it today, and they haven't gotten to him much so far. That suggests he should stick with this approach. Runner at first, one away. Ureña, a 6-foot righty, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one ripped, but foul. And it's 2-1. Garcia leading off of first with one out. Two now. Good job to fight that one off. And the 2-2. Hit on the ground, might be two. Guzman tossed to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. We're midway through the fourth. The Clingstones out in front, 5-0. Nobody out, bases loaded. The batter now, Slade. 0 for 3, a flyout, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Hey, your turn now. Keep it going. Come on.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Bases loaded and nobody out, so the hitter is turning the screws on the pitcher. Make him beat you, or wait for him to serve up a meatball.
That's a ball.
Good job to let the low one go there. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck.
Go hard. Go two. Go two.
And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He's safe. They clear the bases. How about that? Clears the bases. Take a look at that exit velo, 106 miles per hour. That tells you that everything came together really nicely there. Next to hit, Drew Compton. Now the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to third base. Throws, gets the out, one away.
Now batting, catcher Chadwick Trump.
One out, runner at second base. Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Chadwick Trump. Now a fly ball to right center. And there are two down. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Keyshawn Ogans digs in now. Runner at second with two down. Back to the mound. He's got it. There with plenty of time. Inning over. 9, 1, and 2 hitters scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. Columbus with the lead, 8-0. Digging in at the dish for the Clingstones, Slade.
24.
This one is labeled. Might have a chance at extras. Lead runner's around second. The relay, not gonna get him. He's in there. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. Terrific swing on that pitch. Really well struck. Just needed to get a little more under it to send it out of here. Still, excellent cut. One away, runners at second and third. And here's the first baseman, Drew Compton. The 0-1 from the lefty. Chop to third. Whips it to first. Now 2 away, and they get a run across.
Now batting, catcher Chadwick Trump.
And here's the catcher, Chadwick Trump. Man at second with 2 down. Now a flare into the outfield.
On the bag,
It
right
falls
here.
in. Runner around third. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single, and they
The
now
batter,
lead
number
by
2,
9.
Designated hitter Keyshawn.
Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long.